My name is Srivanth, and I'm a junior at Kappa High School, and my paper is titled Enhancement of Oxygen Utilization with Nanotechnology. Okay, so for my introduction, the focus of my research is the enhancement of oxygen utilization using nanotechnology. Specifically, I explored how nanotechnology can improve oxygen delivery and uptake, with an emphasis on application in both the medical and athletic setting. My key research questions aim to determine the effectiveness of hemoglobin-based nanoparticles in oxygen transport and which biocompatible materials work best for this purpose. The objective of the research was to review existing studies, assess potential nanoparticle applications, and to discuss the challenges and futures of the directions in this field. Several studies have explored the role of nanotechnology in oxygen transport, particularly through hemoglobin-based nanoparticles, or HBNPs. These nanoparticles have the function of mimicking red blood cells, offering a potential solution for oxygen delivery in both medical and athletic environments. Research has identified biocompatible materials such as PLGA, PEG, and PCl as promising carriers for these oxygen transporting nanoparticles. One area of focus is how these may aid patients suffering from hypoxia, or on the other hand, enhance endurance in athletes by improving oxygen uptake. However, current research also highlights key challenges, including concerns about long-term biocompatibility, large-scale production, and differences in individual psychological response. Addressing these limitations will be crucial for future applications. To conduct this research, I focused on a literature review, analyzing various studies and data on hemoglobin-based nanoparticles, specifically looking at their potential in oxygen transport. I reviewed how different biocompatible nanomaterials, such as PLGA, PEG, and PCl, are used as carriers for these nanoparticles. I examined their encapsulation techniques, biocompatibility testing, and delivery efficiency. From the data I reviewed, several significant findings emerged. Primarily, hemoglobin-based nanoparticles are indeed a promising solution for improving oxygen delivery in both clinical and athletic settings. Their ability to release oxygen efficiently could help treat hypoxia in patients and as well enhance athletic performance. Additionally, I found that biocompatibility testing and the use of computational models are critical in ensuring the safety and effectiveness of these nanoparticles. Polymer-based nanocarriers and oxygen-releasing nanoparticles are both also highly promising, offering potential for both medical and athletic applications once again. These findings highlight the importance of further research into improving the scalability, personalization, and long-term effects of these technologies. My research focused on investigating how HBNPs can be used to enhance oxygen delivery and uptake, particularly in the context of improving athletic performance as well as medical applications. These findings demonstrate that HBNPs, particularly those based on biocompatible polymers, have significant potential for improving oxygen delivery. I contributed to understanding biocompatibility, encapsulation methods, and optimization strategies required for their use, addressing current gaps in knowledge in these nanoparticles. Research was limited to a literature review, meaning that I was not able to collect any direct experimental data. There's also limits in vivo research available, so more work is definitely needed to confirm the long-term safety and efficacy of these proposed nanoparticles. Variability in individual psychological responses and scalability issues were also highlighted as a major challenge for the future of this application. Thank you so much. I would like to thank everyone a part of Gifted Gabber for helping me write this research paper, and then I would especially like to thank Professor Virgil for helping me write the paper and teaching me the structures of a research paper. This will be definitely very important for me in the future as I plan to write more research papers. And then I would also like to thank Professor Lilova. She helped me write most of my paper, and the skills she taught me in order to collect data and to conduct research will be invaluable to my students in the future. Thanks so much.
Excellent. You can stop sharing. I'll have Dr. Lilova ask you a question.
Very interesting topic, and for both biomedicine and performance. So very useful both applications really. I wanted to ask you. So you came up with an experimental design of a polymer device.
Yeah,
Like you said, the design, yeah. How do you see the future development of this design?
yeah. So as I said, there's still some limitations as we don't know the physiological response it may have to certain people, and then also you don't know the biocompatibility. So what my research paper is essentially doing, it provides like kind of like a framework for someone in the future who would want to pursue this. So what they would do, they would follow my proposed research, and then through experiment, so data and testing, they should be able to find out like the most efficient way to make these oxygen enhancing nanoparticles.
Thank you.
Yeah. A question from Professor Virgil.
Yes, Coach. Thank you. Once again, a big congratulations, Srivanth, for the great presentation. You've mentioned earlier that there are some limitations in research, right?
Yeah.
So, what do you think should be done in order to address those limitations probably in the future?
Yeah. So just one of the main, like in general, limitations that can be addressed in the future is just through testing and clinical and lab work, and just testing out everything because, as I said, I don't have access to specific and direct like experimental work, and it's definitely needed for more testing to be done. But I'm hoping my research can be used as like a stepping stone for the future in order to carry out what exactly I want.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah, excellent.